Hello creative minds, let me hope we are all doing well and great. So today we are going to be looking at something that is beautiful and that is incredibly encouraging. Okay, so before any tree grows up, it first grows down. Okay, when the upper part extends 120 feet up the air, the roots stretch about 300 feet below the surface. They stretch low enough to touch the water. What does this show you as a creative person, as someone who is working out for success, as someone who is looking at improving every day? So here we go. Before any tree grows tall, it first grows deep. Think about the mighty cedars of Lebanon. They shoot 120 feet into the sky. They shoot 120 feet into the sky, but their roots stretch an incredible 300 feet under, all just to reach the water. Now imagine if those trees were like us. So you imagine if those trees were like us. They want to be tall and famous. Most of us want to be tall and famous. In a layman understanding, we want to be brighter, we want to be famous, we want to be known, we want to be different and unique in what we do. The reality of life comes on. It continues and says, cool, first. So you have to cool first. Dig 300 feet down in the dark, in the dirty, where nobody can see you. So before you see any person that is outstanding, as right now Bobby Wine is outstanding, he's shining, he's loved. Those people that you see that are loved, that do everything and it prospers, they have that dark side, that time when they happen to hard work and no one was noticing their energy and no one was crediting them and no one loved them and no one saw what they were doing as something that would liberate maybe certain group of people or some people. The truth is, success works the same way. Before you shine in front of the world, you have got to do hidden work, the long quiet hours, the mess struggles, the boring discipline. As you who is actually struggling to make it. So there is that time when no one is going to be buying from you. When no one is going to be noticing your work is great. But when you get it one day, all the other people will happen to admire what you are actually doing, not knowing that it was a long story. A lot of hard work was put. So you'll find someone coming up to you wanting to make what you have struggled for a group of years, for maybe a certain number of years. He or she wants to make it at once. You get it? He wants to come to you. He's like, what is your price? What is your price? Could you teach? Could you do this? You get it? But it was a long time for you, to achieve that success. So that is the reality of life. You have got to do hidden work when you're struggling. You have no rent, you have no this, you have no this, but you have to keep on doing what? Struggling and working, to ensure that you achieve. So there are those hours, but without there are those hours of mess, struggles and boring discipline, whereby you have to commit to yourself. You have to create a discipline of consistency of what you are doing, whether it is sometimes hard work is not about motivation, because you may take a week without being motivated to do what you have to do. So you have to just keep the discipline of consistency, whereby you have to keep on doing it, whether it makes you happy at certain days, whether some days it makes out not to be moving or moving. You have got to keep on working. You have got to keep on moving, to see that you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. You inspire people to love what you are doing. You inspire people to buy from you. You inspire people to happen to see that what you're doing is actually valuable. Okay, you love what you do to make other people love it. You do what you do with honor, with love, so that other people hire you to do it for them. Okay, you have got to research about what you're doing so that when you get a chance to speak, okay, about it, people are like, wow, we should hire that person to do this, we should hire that person to do this. You get it? So that is how we are going to be earning from what you do. But if you are given an opportunity to speak or given an opportunity to share, when you haven't dug those 300 feet like a tree, okay, it means you'll be blown up by just a simple sneeze. Okay, so everyone sees the tree towering in the sun. Nobody applauds the roots grinding it out underground. Okay, but without those roots, that tree would fall over at the first sneeze, okay, of the blaze. So with just simple wind, that tree would have been to the ground. Okay, so you see a big tree, you see it, you're like, that tree would be good for timber, that tree would be good for this, that tree would be good for this, but you don't know what is holding or what is enabling that tree grow healthy, grow like straight, grow, you get it? So those are the hidden hours. You don't see the roots in the ground that are grabbing the nutrients, that are grabbing the, like, everything it is actually consuming, water. You get that? So as humans, we also need that. So the other thing that I would say is, so when you feel like you're hardworking, your hardworking isn't being noticed, remember, okay, you are just growing your roots. Okay, stay patient, stay stubborn. Water might be 300 feet away, but you are built to reach it. And when you do, you will shoot up higher than ever imagined. Okay, I think this is self-explanatory. Like a tree, okay, like you see a tree, okay, so always and always, as you see a tree, as it is well said that for a tree, okay, so when you feel like you're hardworking and your hardworking isn't being noticed, remembered, okay, you just growing your trees. So remember, you are just growing, you're not just growing your trees, but you're just growing your roots, you are growing your foundation. Okay, read about what you're doing, research about what you're doing, research so that you get experience over every situation that you may happen to encounter in that job. Okay, do research about that job, do research about that talent and everything that you're actually doing. And hey, if trees can do it without coffee, okay, if trees can do it without coffee, Wi-Fi and weekends off, what is our excuse? Because for us as humans, we have weekends off, we have Wi-Fi, we have data, we have AI, we have weekends offs, and what is our excuse? Whereas a tree is always in the ground and always operating, it has to suck out the nutrients. Its roots are working daily, non-stop. For us, we have time off, we have weekends, you can go and take a cup of coffee, you can take a lot of stuff that is to enhance you to have energy. Okay, you can go for a movie in your break time to inspire you to do more. You get that? You can even consult. Yet a tree, if it like fails in that one position, if there is no water, it cannot stay there, it dies out. But if it can make it in whatever, because a year has different seasons, the sunny seasons, the rainy seasons, the winter, the summer, you get. So all those are conditions that it goes through. Then it comes to the pests, like we ourselves humans that know properly that if I cut on the tree, it is going to die off. If I shed off its leaves, it is going to die off. But if it can persevere those natural conditions and our artificial conditions, then it means we are not simply just committed or serious about what we love. We have to give in, we have to research, we have to do the needful. Prepare, plan before you execute. So thank you for watching.